Hey everybody, I wanted to show you how to get a bit of a rough mix down. When you're making a track, it's inevitably, it's a hard word to say, it's inevitably, it's going to get a bit messy. And look, at the end of the day, we're going to do a mix down at the end of a track, and that's fine, but you kind of want to have at least some understanding of how it's going to sound. So what I like to do every now and again is just do a bit of a bus mix down. So when I've kind of built my breakdown, I mean, I make my tracks in a really methodical way of working. If you want to know more, you can find out about my lessons or whatnot, but the way I do it is I do a structure and then I start building up my breakdown. I get the leads, the pads, the effects, the bass sounding great. I add the counter melodies and then I move to a drop and I build in the kick, the sub, do all the mids, and then I mix everything, the pads, the leads, the effects, then I'll add the acids, the atmospheres, the counter melodies, the percussion, etc. By this time things have got a little bit messy, so what I like to do is what is called a bus mix down. That's not a terminology, it's just one that I kind of made up or coined or whatever. I'm sure it's been used a million times before, but yeah, in the subject of kind of trance or whatever, that's just what I do, a bus mix down. So what we're going to do, nice and simple, we're going to turn all our bus channels down. This is really easy, by the way. So a really fast kind of process. Counters down, pads down. The one thing I'm not going to turn down is my sub bass bus, because we've got loads of stuff in that bus. But what we are going to do is we're going to turn down the main bass, okay? So a little bit of an exception there. Effects bus. We'll do. Okay, so let's play the track. The kick is peaking at -8. Awesome. So let's mix in the bass. There's no order to do this either. I like to just do the bass first. There you go, and within a matter of less than 3 minutes, I would say, we've got a bit of a cleaner mix on the drop. Okay, just a nice little tip and a nice little simple trick to kind of keep things nice and organised. Look at my project. This is a finished project pretty much, and look how organised I am. Albeit I've kind of sacked off using the colours nowadays. I used to be methodical with the colours, and nowadays it offers nothing for me to do that. However, the naming of things really is important for me. I don't like things like this. Like what? I daren't delete it just in case, so I'm just going to change it. It's just in case, yeah. But yeah, really happy with that. It sounds really cool. And nice little tip and a trick. If you would like any information about my lessons or anything like that, you can feel free to give me an email. I'll just write down here. A lot of people can't understand my accent, apparently. Tutorials@adamsdj.com. I offer a full money back guarantee and a trial month, and we've taken like literally hundreds and hundreds of clients now since 2014 to the pro level, with many of those guys signing to major labels, releases on Carnage, Subculture, Pure Trance, Outburst, Beatport #1s, FSOE, you name it. So yeah, if you want to learn how to make trance, or if you just got any questions, I'm happy to help you out with no agenda. I don't try and push my lessons on people. You don't even need lessons. Lessons are there if you're in a position to be able to do them. But I never had lessons, and I think it's really important to remember that if you are in a position where you can do lessons financially and time wise, and it can be beneficial. But yeah, certainly not needed, and it's always worth bearing that in mind. Thank you so much.